So I never thought that jumping out of a plane would be the best experience of my life. My 18th birthday was coming up, and my family's really big on birthdays, especially that I'm becoming an adult now. So they want to throw like a surprise gift for me and my closest friend Bryce, since we share the same birthday. Uh, so the day our birthday is here, and we still don't know what the surprise was. So we're just in my room, playing video games, hanging out, and my dad walks in and says, "Get ready, you two guys are going skydiving." As soon as he said that, my heart just sank. Like I was terrified, but I couldn't act like I was scared. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do it. And but we got ready, got in the car, and started driving to the skydiving place. The whole ride there, I was just quiet. My legs were shaking. I couldn't stop them from shaking, and that didn't stop my parents from saying like how much they love me, and if anything happens, like the parachute not opening, I'll always be loved, and I will never be forgotten. They thought they were funny, but they're not. So we finally get there, the longest drive of my life, all right? At least that's what it felt like. It was only like an hour away. But Bryce and I walk in with terrified looks in our faces, and we meet our instructor. And then they just tell us to not worry, we're safe with them, and we need to sign this waiver in case anything happens. We can't sue them, like our parents can't sue them. So that just made me even more scared. But so we get strapped up to our instructors, since it's our first time jumping, and we can't do it by ourselves. And we start walking up to the plane. But before getting in, I saw the pilot, and it was a very, very old man that didn't look qualified enough to fly this plane. But I was like, whatever, man. I just got in, and I'm already here. So the plane takes off, and my heart was beating fast. Like I was sweating, my hands were shaking, and I didn't even notice my hands were shaking until my instructor said something, because I was sitting on his lap, because we're strapped up. But so we're 10,000 feet in the air, and Bryce went first, and I was right after him. So once he jumped, just fear took over me, right? My instructor was yelling, "Go, go, go," and I couldn't move. I felt like I was paralyzed. So he walks me to the edge of the door, and the whole time my eyes were shut. So the second I opened my eyes, I didn't even feel scared anymore. I just felt genuine joy. And then he pushes us out, okay? And it was weird because I didn't feel like I was falling. I felt like I was flying. It's weird, but yeah, I felt like I was flying, and I didn't even want to touch the ground. Honestly, it was the most blissful moment of my life. Once I landed, Bryce runs to me, my closest friend. He runs to me, and he just gives me a hug. And then a hug, I felt that me and him, experienced the same feeling. So, a feeling that we didn't even let fear stop us from experiencing the best moment of our life. So on the way home, we're excited and stuff. On the way home, I was just sitting in the car, and I started thinking, why was I even scared in the first place? Why was I about to let fear ruin the best moment of my life? And I started to think even deeper about it, and I was like, what have I passed on in my life just because I was scared? We all have daily conversations with fear, and most of the time fear wins, and we don't experience those feelings that life has to offer. So I'm not saying go out and start jumping out of planes, even though I do recommend it. I'm just saying say yes more than you say no. And it only takes us to try, and I believe that you will.